Hey guys, how are you? Hope you are fine and you are in the best of your health. Now we are here with a very interesting video and a very informative video, which topic today our topic is education in Pakistan. ठीक है, education system in Pakistan. So we are going to discuss about it. Here is a site we can read it. The Islamic Republic of Pakistan is a culturally and linguistically diverse large South Asian country bordered by Afghanistan and Iran to the north and west, China to the northeast, India to the east, and the Arabian Sea to the south. The Muslim majority country was established in its current form after the partition of former British India into India and Pakistan in 1947 and the subsequent secession of Bangladesh, formerly known as East Pakistan, in 1971. Currently, the sixth most populous country in the world with 212 million people, means 212 million people, Pakistan is characterized by one of the highest population growth rates outside of Africa. Even though the roughly 2% rate is now slowing, the country's population is estimated to reach 403 million by 2050. By 2050 UN median range projection, there are more young people in Pakistan today than at any point in its history, and it has one of the world's largest youth populations with 64% of Pakistanis now under age of 30. Consider that Karachi is projected to become the third largest city in the world with close to 32 million people by the middle of the century. Such a huge population. Okay, so if Pakistan managed to educate and skill this surging youth population, it could harness a tremendous youth dividend that could help to fuel the country's economic growth and modernization. Failure to integrate the country's millions of youngsters into the education system and the labor market, on the other hand, could turn population growth into what the Washington Post called a disaster in the making. So, putting catastrophic pressures on water and sanitation system, swamping health and education services, and leaving of 10 of millions of people jobless. Trend that would almost inevitably lead to the further destabilizations of Pakistan's already fragile political system. Given the poor state of Pakistan's education system and its already rising youth unemployment rate, such fears are anything but unfounded according to the Global Youth Development Index published by the Commonwealth. A measure which uses the domains of civic participations, educations, employments, and opportunity, health and well-being, and political participation to gauge the progress of young people. Pakistan ranked only 154th and 154th of 183 countries, trailing sub-Saharan African nations like Sierra Leone and Ethiopia. Okay, so perhaps most strikingly, Pakistan has the highest number of out-of-school children worldwide after Nigeria, approximately uh, 22.7 million Pakistanis children age 5 to 16 Pakistani children age 5 to 16 to 44% of this age group did not participate in the education in 2017. Here is a very big problem in Pakistan that uneducated people is so many accession. So as shown in the table below, Attrition's rate increase substantially as children progress up the education ladder. Here is a table, so you can see elementary 1 to 5 means 1 to 5 stages of classes. There is a 18.4 students enrolled, 5.0 out of school, percentage out of the school 21.3, and middle means 6 to 8 stages of classes, secondary mean 9 to 12 of classes, 4.8 enrolled in secondary education, and 11.3 in out of schools in secondary education, and percentage of out of school 70.0 in secondary education, and in middle 6.3 enrolled and out of school 6.5, and percentage out of school is 50.9. So you can see this table, and the situation is exacerbated by striking inequalities based on sex and socioeconomic status. Gender disparities are rampant, with boys outnumbering girls at every stage of education. According to Human Rights Watch, 32% of girls of elementary school age are out of school, compared with 21% of boys. By grade 6, only 41% of girls participate in education. By grade 6, only 41% of girls participate in education, compared with 51% of boys, and by grade 9, merely 30% of young women are still enrolled in school. The cause of the gender disparities are numerous. They include safety concerns, particularly in rural areas where students have to walk to school, and rape of young girls is sadly not uncommon, as well as child marriage, and a culture that has historically undervalued the education of young women. Poverty also plays a major role. Families, particularly those in rural areas, often cannot afford the costs related to education. Here again, the results are devastating, particularly for girls who are frequently kept at home to cook and to do housework, so that both parents can work to keep the family afloat. ठीक है, afloat. It's critical to understand that huge socioeconomic disparities exist in Pakistan, not only between rural and urban regions but also between the country's reserve province. These disparities have a big impact on educational outcomes, including vast gaps in access to education and overall educational attainment. While literacy rates in cities like Lahore, Islamabad, and Karachi are close to 75%, for instance, these rates can be as low as 9% in the tribal regions of Balochistan. Pakistan's largest and poorest province, where 65% of 5th grade in Punjab province were able to read English sentence in 2018. Only 34% of 5th grade in Balochistan were able to do the same. The percentage of out of school children in the West province, with a small population spread over a large area, a fact that means that there is not a school within walking distance for many students, stands at an alarming 70%. Conversely, in the urban and more affluent Islamabad capital territory, merely 12% of children are not in school. So guys, hope you enjoy this video, and very informative video, so take care. We can meet in next video, so please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.